You look at the battery and you think it's okay, or at least that's what the computer tech said. So it looks fine, it's not swollen or anything. How did I or why did I think it was not working? And I feel that's very interesting because that's the whole concept behind diagnosis. How do you figure things out? So this was an issue where I was trying to figure out why my wife's laptop rather, was so slow. And it was, maybe Windows. I mean, everybody always blames Windows, so I installed it, upgraded it, maybe thought she had some malware, checked it out, it said she was fine. Hadn't installed any weird programs. It was basically a fresh install just a week ago. And it was funny because a week ago it was fine, and somehow suddenly it wasn't working. But one thing it did say was the battery's dead. So why would a dead battery cause a laptop to be very slow when I plugged it in? You could take power from plugging it anyways, right? And so going in a step further, I investigated and realized that, hey, there's a setting where if there's a dead battery, the battery's bad, that Windows is very conservative and some of the CPU settings are turned very low, so it limits how much energy it could draw. And that's why it's very slow. And so that was the solution. And the guy didn't believe me. So I said, well, why don't you disconnect the battery and see if it makes a difference? So he did, and we plugged it in. And all of a sudden it was much faster. But going back, how do you figure things out? So he used his eyes. He opened it up. The battery's not swollen. It should be fine. That doesn't really tell you anything about the internal workings of the battery. It's sort of like a doctor saying, you look fine. Doesn't mean much, right? So there's other ways of investigating, right? And so that's where the computer itself, right? There's some testing software says the battery is bad. So you're like, okay, the battery's bad. I believe you. But what's the next step? How do you go from the battery is bad to making a laptop run slow? Like that doesn't actually make much sense, right? You're plugging it in. Who cares about the battery? But that's not the thing. There's a setting inside the computer that makes it so it throttles the CPU. I tried to unthrottle it, but it didn't work. And so how do I test that? I didn't. That's why he tested it. But in terms of knowing things like that, he didn't know it. How did I know that? Because I looked it up. I researched. That's what other people said. And I feel that's the thing. How do you figure things out? I don't think I have an answer to that. I just know that I did and he didn't. And he's quote unquote the tech expert, the computer repair guy at the store. But it's important to figure things out.